The capture and hold game with one or more game boxes is simple to run and simple to explain. Because every second counts, players are propelled forward from the first second of the game until the last. Teams receive unlimited reactivations from their bases. The result is every player plays the entire time, no one sits out. Capture and hold works well for any type of group, at any location. The game box should be put in the center of the battlefield. With more than 60 players, use 3 game boxes. Capture and hold also works well with 3 teams when only 1 game box is used. The game box is placed equally distant from each team. Normally this is in the center of the battlefield, but can be in a corner as long as it is fair for both teams. The game box must be out of line of sight from each team's base. We want the players to advance towards the game box, not tag it from their base. Typically, 2 capture and hold games are run back-to-back without a break. After the first game, the teams change ends. The change ends phrase found in the post-game menu is very useful to get the players moving. After changing ends, remember to change the team setting on each medic box, best done from the master controller radio commands switch box teams. We are going to run 2 15-minute capture and hold games. This is a game box. You'll want to capture this box for your team and work together to hold it as long as possible. To capture the box, tag the sensor on the top. It will then start flashing your team's color. That means your team is holding the box. Every second your team has the box is 1 point for your team. The team who held the box the longest at the end of the game wins. If you're already in control, don't try to tag the box, instead drive back the other team so they can't tag the box. Every 10 seconds the box will also announce which team is in control. Note that no one is to move any of the boxes. The medic boxes will provide unlimited reactivations. When the game ends, the box will flash the winning team's color. This is the simplest game to run and explain to the players. The team which made the most eliminations wins. To work out who won, first compare the number of deactivations for each team. The best way to see this count is to set the controller to team elimination. This will show the number of deactivations based on reactivations counts from the medic boxes. If you're using SATR Hub Windows software with a custom dongle, it can be configured to calculate the winner by total deactivations count automatically when the game ends. SATR Go Windows software always uses the deactivation count on each tagger. This can take a few minutes to calculate. Listen up. We are running a 15-minute team elimination. The team that makes the most deactivations wins. Keep your eyes up, hide, and keep a lookout for any and all opposition. You have unlimited reactivations to assist you, but remember each time you are deactivated is 1 more point to the opposition. SATR3 offers support for an electronic capture the flag game. This game runs for a fixed period of time so you can stay on schedule. Both teams receive unlimited reactivations from their bases, so everyone plays the entire time. An important consideration is the position of the flag boxes in relation to the team starting points. Typically, the flag boxes are diagonally opposite each other and the team medic boxes are also diagonally opposite each other. This should form a lopsided rectangular shape, where the defender's flag box is near their medic box, but is not directly in line with it. The flag boxes shouldn't be too easy to defend. Place the flag boxes in forward positions, as shown on the conceptual map. Set the team on each flag box. Looking at the conceptual map, you can see the red box will be set to red team with the letter R, and the blue box set to blue team with letter B. Remember, When you change ends, set both the medic box and the home flag box to the new team with the switch box teams function from the controller. Players capture a flag by tagging the other team's flag box. When they succeed in this, their tagger says flag captured, and their hit lights flash red and blue. Multiple flags can be in play at any one time. The player with a flag must then return to their own team's flag box and tag it to score one flag. The tagger will then say, "Flag returned." The team with the most number of flags in their flag box wins. To view the score, select Capture the flag as the game type. The display will show the team and the number of flags, making it easy to see which team is winning, and at the end of the game, who was victorious. Okay. Listen up. We are running a 15-minute capture the flag game. Each team has a flag box. To score a point you need to tag the other team's flag box, then without being deactivated, get back to your flag box and tag it. When you tag the opposition's flag box, your tagger will say flag captured. When you successfully return a flag to your flag box, your tagger will say flag returned. A team can have multiple flags in play at the same time. When a player has a flag, both hit lights in the head sensor will be flashing. If you see an opposition player with a flag, try to deactivate them before they get away. Unlimited reactivations are available from your base. Let's do it. The idea of this game is each team tries to collect money and deposit that into their team's vault. Money can be collected three ways: either you tag the money drop box, deactivate an opponent that is carrying money, or, and this is the clincher, stealing money from the other team's vault. A money drop box should be positioned in a similar way to a game box, so all teams have an even chance to collect money from it. The money drop needs to be configured via the common menu before the game starts unless recommended options is used. Similarly, each team's vault needs to be configured. It is important each vault is set to a team. A quick way to set the money drop and vaults is by choosing them from the recommended options on boot. A vault will also provide reactivations to the same team. Vaults are positioned in the team's base. Since the vault provides reactivations, there is no need for a separate medic box. This game works with up to 4 teams. In the 4-team scenario, rotate each team 90 degrees after each game, and run 4 games. Perfect for a corporate function. Listen up, your goal for this game is to steal as much money as possible in 15 minutes. In the bank, found in the center of the battlefield, is a money drop box. Tag the money drop box to steal any money available. Every 10 seconds more money will be added to the money drop box. The money drop box will flash blue when funds are available. Once you have money, return to your team's vault. Watch out, the other team can steal some of your money from the vault. If you do manage to deactivate a player who is carrying money, you receive half of it. Unlimited reactivations are available from your vault. May the best gang win. With a Battle Royale game, the goal is to be the last survivor. This can be a free-for-all or team-based. 3 or 4 teams is recommended. As there are no reactivations, games should be short. A maximum of 8 minutes is long enough to get a result. Typically it is all over in 5 to 6 minutes. End the game with the controller when there is only one team left that has survivors. The circle is shrunk every minute by default. Anyone outside the zone will get 2 warnings, and after that will take 1 point of damage every 5 seconds. Damage is done by radio. Cover that dramatically affects radio range will reduce the size of the circle. To make sure everyone that is outside the circles takes damage, make sure at least one radio repeater with a whip antenna is positioned centrally in a high position, such as on top of a building. A battle royale box marks the center of the circle. It should be located off the ground, and where possible on high ground to maximize the distance of the initial circle. A battle box with a whip antenna is selected, and from the recommended options menu, Battle Royale is chosen. The initial circle size is also impacted by the tagger models in use. The plastic models such as the Cobra and Blasters have internal antennas, so the range will be around 40 meters from the central box, whereas with metal taggers the range will be around 60 meters. Heavy cover, especially buildings, will reduce the radio range. To create multiple safe zones, especially useful with big groups on a large battlefield, employ Battle Royale boxes configured to act as boosters. Players should be given 30 seconds, approximately, before the start of the game to go find a hiding spot / get into position. Before each game, collect all the players around the Battle Royale box, explain this is the center. Because there are no reactivations, don't run this first, instead run at least 2 games, like Capture and Hold or Capture the Flag, before proceeding to Battle Royale. On a second master controller, select the game as either Battle Royale squads or free for all. This will keep track of survivors. It is very important that any taggers not in use are turned off before starting this game. Leave on taggers from players that deactivated during the game. The next game is Battle Royale. The goal is to be the last team alive. Watch out, there are no reactivations. You will have 30 seconds to find a hiding spot. At the beginning of the game, the circle extends up to 50 meters from the central box. If you go any further, you will be outside the circle and will take a points of damage every 5 seconds. The circle will shrink once per minute. While you're in the circle, you will hear a beep every 5 seconds. If you're outside the circle, you will hear 2 warnings before you start taking damage. By the 6-minute mark, you will need to be right next to the central box to remain within the circle. The winning team is the one that has the last survivor.